Hello and welcome to the demonstration of Synapse-Docs. This is Team Debug providing a solution for Adobe India Hackathon 2025 Grand Finale. In a world full of information overload, professionals, researchers, and students are drowning in documents. It's become impossible to remember every detail or connect crucial insights scattered over hundreds of files. Synapse-Docs transforms this chaos into clarity. What you're seeing now is just a list of features we have in our Synapse-Docs. So this is just a quick start guide for new users. What you're seeing now isn't just a local prototype. Synapse-Docs is a fully containerized cloud-native application deployed on Google Cloud Run, built for scalability and performance. Now let's begin with this user journey. So now we come to the first section, which is the upload document section. So upload document section has two different sections to represent various documents. So that is recent documents and past documents. So as mentioned in the Adobe PDF guidelines, Adobe Hackathon guidelines, we have to separate and distinguish the documents between recent and past documents. So this works in a way where we represent the document which is uploaded currently in the current session as the recent documents, and the previous session will be updated in the past documents. That will be explained in the further proceeding of the explanation of Synapse-Docs. So now we come to the processing part. So this is where we integrate the power of our work from previous rounds, that is 1A and 1B. Each PDF is being pushed through a sophisticated 4-stage processing pipeline, a direct evolution of our challenge 1A. It performs layout analysis, uses a custom CRF-based model for intelligent heading detection, and structures the raw text into logical queryable sections. Simultaneously, our challenge 1B engine is at work. The structured text is chunked and passed to a sentence transformer model to generate 384-dimensional vector embeddings. So after this process, the PDF will be completely processed and then the PDF will be viewed. So once the PDF is uploaded, now we have the main integration of the Adobe Embed API. So Adobe Embed API has a lot of internal features such as select, pan, then highlight, add a comment, highlight, underline text, strike through, and then draw over that document, and then a lot of other features as well. So we have selected a couple of features such that it will be useful for our use case. And then we also have comments, and then we have bookmarks, and then we have a page view section, and then also the number of the page number, and then full screen mode, and then zoom in, zoom out, and we can also download the file as well. So these are the features we used, which is available in the Adobe Embed API, such that we made the use case possible, such that the Synapse-Docs works fluently. Now we come to the important core feature of Synapse-Docs, connecting the dots. I'll select a piece of text and instantly the Synapse panel comes alive. Within under 500 milliseconds, our system performs a semantic search across the entire document library. It has found the most recent and relevant sections from all the other documents I uploaded. These aren't just keyword matches, they are contextually and semantically similar concepts. So in the related snippet section, there are two types of connections. One is within the document and another is across documents. That is clearly mentioned in the snippet section. Also, we have a button for every related snippet, that is jump to section, which we can directly click on them and get access to the page which is directly connected. So now we'll discuss about a very important feature we have implemented, that is the research trail. So as a user, you open a PDF and you see snippets which are related to the other documents and you get overwhelmed. So how do you simplify this? So you simplify this by having a research trail such that when you open a document and select a text and you see related snippets being generated, you click on go to jump section and then you go to another page, and then you click on select a text and then generate snippets, and then you go to another page, and then it leads on going and you get confused and where you do not know where you started. So a solution for that is the research trail. So you will know the path where you are moving from. So our Synapse panel does not end here. Right next to the related snippets, we have the insight section. So insight section basically gets the data which is the selected text and the related snippets for the selected text, and then passes this information into the Gemini 2.5 Flash, and then gets you a couple of information such as did you know, contradictions, and citing examples, and a lot more information which is relevant to this related text. Now we have another important feature, the generate podcast. After the insight generation, what if you do not have time to read all the content? So there's a new way to consume this content by generating a podcast which generates a conversation between Arjun and Pooja where they discuss about the selected text. So meanwhile waiting for the podcast being generated, let us take a look into the Synapse view. Synapse view is one of the favorite feature which we implemented into the Synapse-Docs application. So Synapse view is basically a connectivity graph between across documents, basically a knowledge graph across documents. So the number of documents being the number of documents within the workspace, and then nodes being the documents and the edges being the connections between the documents. And then we have this view where we can see the list of documents in the left side, and then we have the legend which states the connection strength, that is strong, medium and low. And then we have a lot of keyboard controls, that is control K to open, control K to close, and then R to reset, and a lot more. Now the podcast being generated, let us play the audio.
Welcome back to Inside Out, where we dig into the fascinating discoveries hidden in everyday data. Arjun, today we're looking at text editing in a specific software, and what immediately jumped out at me from your analysis was this almost paradoxical statement about how text reflows. It says text reflows within its box, but then immediately clarifies it doesn't push down adjacent text or reflow to the next page.
Content editing. It signifies that rotational manipulation is a readily available operation.
It's a tool designed for fixed layout, almost like a mini design studio, where text lives in independent, manipulable containers. The reflow within but not beyond isn't a bug, it's a feature that defines its desktop publishing lineage. That's a huge difference in approach. Thanks, Arjun.
In the left bottom, we have the flow status bar. It gets updated as we upload, connect and generate. So as we've already talked about the workspace, which has the recent documents and past documents. So how does it differentiate between recent and past? Now let us test it. So now let us close the current opening of the Synapse-Docs application and then reopen it again. Now as you can see, when the page reloads, the document which was listed before in the recent now gets listed in the past documents. So as per the session management, the documents which were uploaded previously moves into the past documents. Now as another use case, let us try uploading another document and test all the features now. Immediately after the upload of the new document, we can open and view it. And then to test the view, we can open the Synapse view and test how the recent document is connected to the past 14 documents. As you can see here, that the recent document is connected to a couple of documents which you can see in the Synapse view. So now after the upload and test in the Synapse view, now let us test all the core features which will work for the recent documents along with the past documents. So now let's bring it all together. In the last few minutes, we have journeyed from a single collection of static PDFs to a dynamic living knowledge base. We transformed unstructured data into an interconnected web of ideas. We saw how a simple text selection could instantly unlock relevant snippets from across an entire library, going far beyond simple keyword search. But Synapse-Docs is more than the sum of its features. It's an intelligent co-pilot for knowledge workers. By generating deep insights, identifying contradictions, and even creating on-the-go audio podcasts, we are fundamentally changing the user's relationship with their documents. This is our vision for the Connecting the Dots challenge. We have taken the powerful brains developed into the previous rounds 1A and 1B, our PDF parsing and semantic engines, and forged them into this intuitive, tangible, and valuable user experience. Our solution empowers researchers to connect theories, enables professors to cross-reference reports in seconds, and helps students synthesize study materials like never before. It's built on a robust, scalable, and cloud-native architecture, ready for real-world impact. Presenting to you the Synapse-Docs from Team Debug Thugs.